Welcome to another episode of Barman Saturdays, and this week I decided to take a look at Sheep and Wolves, Pig Deal. And I'll admit, this title just feels misleading to me, because we really don't have that many pigs in this movie until like the very, very end, when basically the village of wolves and sheep are turned into pigs by another magic potion, because they have to bring back the gypsy hare, and her magic potions that can do basically anything. I don't know why they decided to recycle that plot point. I really don't. Like, we didn't need a sequel where, we have more magic potions and wolves and sheep, fighting. Because they decided to have, these new wolves, the dark wolves, find out, oh, there's a group of wolves and sheep that have joined together and formed a communal pack of some kind, have they? Well, that's completely against the laws of nature. So I'm going to take them out. And their leader's name, I forget, because, let's face it, he starts out intimidating, then turns into a comedic joke.
Gentlemen, perhaps I can interest you in a t-shirt?
But I'm saying we're attacking now, and you can't stop me!
Seriously, how do you set him up to be, this intimidating, character, then switch into him, being the comic relief? Like, that's not a good move, because it makes him not feel particularly threatening, and kind of undermines the entire movie right there. I'm just like, why? And there's a lot of sequences in the movie that just go on for way too long, because we have him show up near the village, park outside the village basically with his village full of tents, and builds a wall, actually. Stops to build an entire fortification to defend himself, and then just sits there for days on end saying, I'll attack soonish. Like, why aren't you attacking now while they're defenseless? Why are you giving the chance to build, fortifications and weapons? Or try and get, help from a gypsy here making magic potions to turn your men into pigs. I mean, admittedly that one backfired, but it's just like, just do it now. Like, jeez. I just don't understand why he waits around so long. So yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that undermine the pacing of this movie. And the fact that it's recycling the whole, wolves attack sheep part of the last movie makes it feel repetitive, too. I mean, some stuff in this one I still like, I still think this, is, above average for what you'd expect, in a bargain bin. But of the two movies, this one's definitely the lesser. Which makes sense, it is the sequel, so of course it's not as good as the original. It's just, man, I just wish they'd done something different than, wolves attack sheep, wolves end up befriending sheep, and now, wolves and sheep live together. I mean, they do that at the ending, too. Where the Dark Wolves are saying, you know what, we don't want to fight and kill sheep anymore and eat them. We're just going to live here in peace. So you basically recycle almost everything from the last movie, only, we don't have them kill the enemy leader. He accidentally turns himself into a pig as he drinks a potion he thinks will turn into like a fire-breathing dragon or something. And just, obviously has to just laugh at how pathetic he's become, as everyone yucks it up at the end of the movie. So, yeah, I just don't think this one holds up as well as the previous entry. I mean, it still looks good, but it's just, why did this thing need a sequel? I mean, the last movie didn't even make that much money back on its estimated budget. So why is there a follow-up? Oh well. Till next time then. See ya.
Wait.